Yo, what's up, Capricorn? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of August 2017. Capricorn, I'm posting daily astrology on my Facebook page, so check it out. Head there, read the forecast for your sign, read the forecast for any other signs that you're interested in learning about. I post one forecast every day for all 12 signs, and it's a great way to stay up to date with what's happening with your sign. To find my page, all you have to do is type Gregory Furlan in your Facebook search bar. My page will come right up. Make sure to give me a like when you're there. Now we're going to jump into your forecast for the month of August 2017. The sun is going to be throughout the month of August 2017, Capricorn. The sun is going to be in an area for you that has to do with your shared resources. It has to do with your shared finances. It has to do with your sex life. It has to do with business deals, contracts, negotiations. So all of these are going to play very much into your life for the first 3 weeks of August. So whether or not you have someone in your sex life or not, potentially there's going to be a higher frequency of sexual encounters during this time. If you share your life with somebody, or if you share your resources or your assets or your finances with anybody, potentially there's going to be more interactions between you and this person. On August 22nd, the sun is going to shift into an area that has to do with faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. So following August 22nd, not all of you Capricorn are going to jet set to a distant location, but potentially some of you are. So some of you might be going somewhere far away following August 22nd. Or maybe did you just get back from somewhere far away? Are you in a faraway place watching this video? So it's going to resonate differently for all Capricorns. And if you're not going to a faraway place following August 22nd, then potentially you're just going to have more of a heightened fascination when it comes to faraway places, more of a fascination when it comes to foreign cultures and spirituality. But those are the main themes for you, Capricorn, for the month of August 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat on August 3rd, Uranus starts to go retrograde. So retrograde is where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is for you. What does this mean astrologically, Capricorn? Well, this is an area that has to do with your family and your home life situation. So R for retrograde, R for release. Now, not all Capricorns are going to be releasing an outdated home life or family situation, or potentially where you live, when Uranus begins to retrograde on August 3rd, but some of you may potentially. So the retrograde is going to start on August 3rd, and then it's going to last all the way until January 2nd, 2018. So it's quite some time. So during this time, some of you Capricorns are letting go of an outdated home life situation. You are letting go of a place potentially that you've lived for quite some time. And for other Capricorns, if it's not resonating like that, then potentially this is just going to this could bring family members back that you haven't seen in quite some time. So, the retrograde is going to start on August 3rd, and it's going to go all the way until the beginning of next year. And during this time, you may see people that you in your family who you haven't seen. So think about who's in your family who you haven't seen in quite some time. Potentially these people could make more frequent appearances during this time. On August 4th, Jupiter makes a challenging aspect to Pluto, which is retrograding in your sign. So this implies you having some sort of heightened, grandiose, or lofty expectation regarding a career endeavor. So something about a career endeavor, potentially you have your hopes up very high about it. And I would just watch out for that, because this aspect on August 4th implies that potentially it might lead to disappointment. So you might have some overinflated expectations or some sort of aggrandized outlook about what's going to happen with a career situation. So look out for that on August 4th. And August 7th, there's a full moon lunar eclipse. So this is a big one, and this one has to do with the area where you earn your money. So this lunar eclipse, not all of you, and lunar eclipses have to do with the general direction of your life path and your fate. Like these eclipses are just things that are just meant to be, that are just going to shift you in a different direction, Capricorn. And this one has to do with the way you earn your money. So potentially some of you, something could come to fruition in the area of where you earn your money. So if you've been trying to make a big push to maybe get to the next level in the area that you earn your money, then potentially it could finally come through. Now, for other of you Capricorn, these lunar eclipses, they really have to do with breaking away. So potentially some of you Capricorn, you're just going to have a really big breaking away of a way that you earn your money that's just outdated. It no longer fits your life. It's no longer fitting your situation. And what this is going to do is this is going to clear the decks for something much better, something much happier that you'll be with, and it's going to come down the line, and it may not come up right away, but just know that you can have the comfort of knowing that something that's more aligned with your life path when it comes to earning your money could be headed your way, Capricorn. On August 12th, Mercury begins its retrograde cycle. It's going to start its retrograde cycle in this area that has to do with faraway places, foreign cultures, and spirituality. So maybe some of you Capricorn are going to be revisiting a place that you've been to before. Following August 12th, Mercury is going to go retrograde. It looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. Well, what does that mean astrologically for you? Well, this particular retrograde for you has to do with potentially not all of you, but some of you are going to be returning to a distant location that you've been to before following August 12th. And others of you just may have challenges communicating when it comes to, potentially not all of you are communicating with somebody in a far away place, but potentially some of you are. And if you aren't, then potentially some of you could be having some difficulty communicating with those who are local, who are from a foreign background or from a culture of yours. Potentially you're trying to communicate with somebody who is a spiritual figure potentially. So it's going to resonate differently for all Capricorns. Some Capricorns may have difficulty communicating with a spiritual figure in their life, or potentially some Capricorns may have difficulty understanding a spiritual subject, and that could be really any spiritual subject from, potentially it could be like more conventional spirituality, like some sort of organized religion, or, then maybe other Capricorns are going to have some sort of difficulty understanding an alternative method of spirituality, such as astrology or numerology or tarot, potentially anything that has to do with the understanding of divinity or a higher power. So it's going to resonate differently for all Capricorns. And on August 13th, the Sun is making a positive angle to Saturn, which is retrograding, and this has to do very much with a secret shared resource situation. So, or potentially a secret contract or some sort, or potentially it's like a secret joint financial matter of some sort. And this is very positive. It's a backroom deal potentially. It's a closed door interaction potentially, and this is really benefiting you. And this is Saturn is the planet of permanence, so you could be really locked into this situation, whatever it is, on August 13th, Capricorn, and this could be really benefiting you from a joint financial standpoint, from a shared resource standpoint. Now, if it's not resonating like that, then other of you Capricorn are potentially going to be getting involved in a secret sex situation. So, not all of you Capricorns are going to be involved in secret sex situations, but definitely some of you are, in this aspect between the Sun and Saturn highlights this. And on August 17th, Venus is aspecting Jupiter, and some of you, this aspect would imply that some of you are attracted to somebody in your career potentially. So some of you are attracted to somebody in your career, and potentially you really like them so much that maybe you're interested in having a relationship with this person. So this may or may not work out. I mean, this aspect is sort of a question mark. So yeah, give it a whirl, and you just make sure it's good on both ends, but don't be disappointed if it doesn't work out. And others of you may potentially have challenges with, not all of you there are some of you Capricorns that are out there that are involved romantically with people who have careers that are similar to yours. Maybe they work in the same industry, maybe they work for the same company, maybe you used to work together, whatever the situation may be, but somehow career and love are combined, and potentially some of you Capricorns are in a relationship with somebody who has a career similar to yours or a professional life similar to yours, and you may have some difficulty with this person on that day, so look out for that one on August 17th. And on August 21st, there's a new moon solar eclipse, so this one's different than the lunar eclipse. I talked about a lunar eclipse back on August 7th, and that was a full moon lunar eclipse. On August 21st is a new moon solar eclipse, but once again, this has to do with your fate. These eclipses have to do with the general direction of your life path, your fate, and this one has to do with your shared resource situation. So I'm going to just start off with you single Capricorns. If you're looking to combine your resources with somebody, or this also has to do with your sex life, if you're looking for somebody to be a part of your sex life, then you potentially might get it, and it has to do with your fate. So it's going to hit on August 21st, and then the 6 months that follow August 21st, if you're a single Capricorn, somebody may come into your life for sex potentially, or for other of you Capricorns, potentially someone's coming into your life who you're going to share your resources with. Now, if you do share your resources with somebody already, then potentially this just means new developments between you and that person. So, whatever that means, if things are going good, then new developments between you and whoever you share your resources with. If things aren't so great, then who knows how things are going to go as we go through the 6 months that follow August 21st. You'll just have to wait and see. And some of the other Capricorns might have a contract or an investment coming down the pike in the 6 months that follow August 21st. And on August 25th, Saturn finally begins to move forward again. It's been retrograding since April 6th. And for you, this retrograde has to do with something being held up regarding closure. Some of you having difficulty getting closure with something. Some of you potentially have some sort of secret situation, but whatever it is, you'll see some forward progress with it because Saturn's going to start moving forward again on August 25th. And that's all I have for you this month, Capricorn. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like. I'm on Instagram, Gregory Furlan Official. I'm on Facebook, Gregory Furlan. Thank you for watching. Have a great month, and I'll see you next time.